Pamela Denise Anderson was born on July 1st, 1967, in Ladysmith, British Columbia, Canada. She grew up shy and reserved, the daughter of a motel manager and a waitress. Yet early on, she broke from that mold. She discovered modeling, was spotted at a Canadian Football League game, and within months landed the February 1990 Playboy cover that would launch her into global stardom. Pamela's rise was meteoric. From centerfold to Baywatch lifeguard, C.J. Parker, she became a household name practically overnight. Millions watched beach rescues. Fans memorized her signature slow-motion run. But behind the glamour was a woman searching for agency and authenticity. Through the mid-90s, she appeared in movies like Barbed Wire, starred in her own TV shows, and endured media scrutiny surrounding relationships, including her marriage to Tommy Lee of Mötley Crüe. The infamous stolen home video scandal became an unwelcome turning point in her public life, one she later called part of her blurry years. Despite the chaos, Pamela never shied away from activism. She embraced animal rights, donated to environmental causes, and spoke out on women's rights. Her image had been exploited, so she reclaimed it with her voice. She hosted events for PETA, campaigned on behalf of sea lions, and used her visibility to amplify causes she believed in. By the 2000s, Pamela was stepping away from the spotlight. She experimented with reality TV, starred in VIP, and had cameos in films like Borat. Yet much of her 20s and 30s were defined by public drama, divorces, tabloid stories, struggles with mental health. It would be another 2 decades before she fully reinvented herself. In 2022, that transformation began in earnest. She debuted on Broadway in Chicago as Roxy Hart. She published her memoir, Love, Pamela, and the Netflix documentary Pamela. A love story reframed her narrative on her own terms. She admitted that motherhood helped her regain control. Her sons Dylan Jagger and Brandon Thomas, whom she shares with Tommy Lee, grounded her. Then came The Last Showgirl in late 2024, a critically acclaimed indie drama directed by Gia Coppola, where Pamela portrayed a Las Vegas revue performer facing forced retirement after decades on the stage. She earned Golden Globe and SAG Award nominations and even won a Razzie Redeemer Award. Critics called it her best performance, vulnerable, raw, and deeply human. All of that set the stage for what she calls a personal renaissance. But nothing prepared the public for her bold return to blockbuster comedy in summer 2025. The reboot of The Naked Gun, directed by Akiva Schaffer and produced by Seth MacFarlane, hitting theaters August 1st. The film reintroduces Officer Frank Drebin's legacy through his son, Lieutenant Frank Drebin Jr., played by Liam Neeson. Pamela plays femme fatale Beth Davenport, the case's emotional center. Critics say she brings wit, warmth, and depth to a role once played by Priscilla Presley in the original franchise. Behind the scenes, Pamela and her co-star, Liam Neeson, discovered an unexpectedly powerful chemistry. Early praise came from Neeson himself. With Pamela, I'm madly in love with her. She's funny. No huge ego. She comes in to do the work. Anderson called him a friend forever, describing their connection as sincere, very loving. Their flirtatious public appearances and staged antics during press tours fanned dating rumors. A cheek kiss on the red carpet, a fake caught kissing moment on Today, and shared meals, jokes, and gifts like baked sourdough from Pamela to Liam. Sources confirmed the romance is real, describing it as a budding, meaningful relationship. The two brought their adult children to the New York premiere, blending Hollywood with real life in a rare moment of vulnerability and joy. For Pamela, the reboot and the romance echoed themes of healing and reclamation. She described the role as emotionally cathartic, incorporating her passion for jazz, and even performing a live scat number on screen, drawn from her childhood love of music and improv singing in 8th grade. Directors and crew praised her dedication and courage to share a formerly hidden part of her soul. Her career arc now reads like a story of reinvention. Once defined by sex symbols and scandal, Pamela Anderson has returned as an actor of substance, a mother, and a person determined not to be overshadowed by her past. She said recently, "I feel like I've just started my career now." Pamela's activism continues. She supported climate and animal advocacy, standing firm on personal causes that defined her long before fame found her. Her celebrity is no longer a burden. It's a tool. Today at 58, Pamela Anderson is not nostalgia. She is renewal. She blends classic comedy with sharp social awareness. She merges late-life love with late-career purpose. And she does it on her own terms, and with a grain of sand in her shoes borrowed from Baywatch days. Her story now includes heartbreak and scandal, but also growth. She has proven that celebrity doesn't have to define you. It can evolve with you. She has embraced vulnerability, reclaimed narrative control, and actively shaped her legacy. In The Naked Gun, she reminds us that comedy can heal. In her partnership with Neeson, she shows that love can come late and still feel real. And in her resurgence, she proves the most powerful transformation isn't about returning to youth. It's about choosing authenticity, resilience, and purpose. Pamela Anderson's new chapters are still writing themselves. She's no longer a fish out of water on the shore. She's the one setting sail, navigating not toward fame, but toward truth. And she insists on carrying her truth into every role, red carpet and late bloom romance.